Hello Tech Genius, I am Ravi. Have you ever imagined a place where learning is as dynamic as the technology shaping your world? Then here's a deal. With iMatix, you can make sure the learning is exciting, impactful right from the beginning. You have interactive sessions with expert-led courses. In the world of tech, from data science to cloud computing, it's not just about a session, it's about doing, building, learning by solving real problems. So let's get started. Today we will do another protein last day. You have noticed the loop, it was creating some problem. Today we want to execute first loop and also we want to do evils. Today, after these basic amp skip is level 1 will be complete, then gradually up to gonna will be returned back to next week, or the only way we can start it. That is, the key part is pending. Now we are going to cover up amp skip very well. Let us amp skip measure basic things we have done. Then amp skip have some inbuilt more functions of that will be which we can implement on data extension functions. It is called lookup functions. We will go to that is a little bit next level. Let us complete today. I do, we are high and good. Hi, today our agenda. Last day we have done for loop. If we create some problem, that's fact. We want to work on the for loop and we want to work for the emails. We have done many eplop, but we want to look at e fills ladder. Equals ladder means when there is a multiple condition, you there equals that we can do, and we can do some condition block. And next, this is the part will be cover up basic things. Another level, it is a level 1 you can say in amp skip. Another level 2, there is a amp steps, some lookup functions. We can implement on data extensions that we will see a little bit next higher level. Let us start first. I want to expect part you do the coding. I'm showing you the coding your system. I'm sharing in that in chat box. Now we have to explain it. You need to go to the port. Every line you try to explain to others what you have understood and itself. What is the line on is doing? Line 2 is doing, everyone need to understand it. Doing it to explain what you should. You can explain, go to line number 11. Part it is doing it is declaring a variable, Then line number 12, part it is doing it is initializing, then variable. You have initializing the variable dictations up to the pipe. You have set a value to that variable. What is the next line you have done? You are starting a loop. Generally, it started with some initialization. It's a initial. What is the initial value? Counter value is a counter equal to 1. That is a initial value is your 1. But how much? What is the highest limit? It will go up to the repetition. That means 1 to 5. That means it will go up to 1 to 5 next. But loop is going to start. Do it is a order to do. Then out food line, that means it is printing. It is out. It is a printing in the screen. This is the line. It is a line. It is a printing. We even counter. Counter is value. Your counter initially is 1, then counter is increasing. Next counter means counter to counter plus 1 line. Number 12 means it is again. It is a counter is now 1 plus 1, that is a 2, then again. It is going to the fall to beginning. Now 2 is less than repetitions. 2 is less than 5. Again it go inside the loop and now it is a printing. 2 again it is going to counter is now counter plus 1, that's a 2 plus 1, 3. Again 3 is going to beginning of the loop. 3 is less than 5, then again. It's coming to here, then again counter is increasing. It is a 4 and finally up to it is a 5. Now you can run again, go to preview and now can save. or click on save, then preview, set it printing, line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, 4, 5. The moment it is a more than 5, then it is going to condition is breaking, condition is not matching. It is going outside the blue. This is the way of for loop works in AMP slipped. Go inside again. Now you explain to your viewer. Now you are the teacher. You explain to your viewer or you have understood. Yes, the first is like we are just adding the variable repetitions. This is the variable name. And then now we are the 12th line will be like we have to set the repetition variable to 5. It will be like 1 to 5. And then the 13th one is like now we have to add the loop for the variable repetitions. The counter will be like 1, 2 or 5. That will be the repetitions number. And then we can perform. That will be the do we have to instruct it to do. We have to instruct the loop to perform the action, and then we will have the output line. Conquer. This is the one statistic. Then we have to instruct to add this particular what? This is line in all the 5 variables. It is spreading it is just make that counter, then variable printing, then this is your total. This is just simple print. Why is the line number beginning? You are not given starting paragraph. We at the beginning concat you can give a paragraph is symbol for paragraph body. It is no forget about the HTML list is still is in the side. I have no template. It will be some random. Do not go for template, go for text. Go to add-on, give some name, and it's now add content. Any specific folder and kit, yes, your name folder you can keep you. There is no required. Let's go to add content. Click on add content. Yes, we are. You give the manda to things we have infinity daily is privacy policy is required. Physical mailing first will not progress. This is not. Past the digital 3 things. Physical mailing address and also scroll down. There is another unsubscribe. Is subscribe. Profile central is the profile center. Scroll down. Sister snippets is sale. Profile center and unsubscribe center. Unsubscribe it, set it. Let's open it. Now we can add, now we can do. Give a section. Quick, write the code. Continue. Unless you should not write code in your hand, you should not be comfortable. Given in the chat box, sample code. Can you share again? Because I joined later, I don't have a session. I'm sharing. I'm sharing now. Do you have a Kano share? Or do you have a Kano share? Here's one here. I'm just quick share. You share to make a good meeting group, everybody. Only to you. Or only to be done. I think I'll be able to share only to you, only to interfere. Tell me the website I can do. No, I don't think. It's in the website. Let me share it with Duncan. Maybe he can share. Or me. Share it with you. I have shared now. On. We'll check it. You've got it in general. Type. Two code you shared. First one. No, same code. I have 2 times same code. I have 2 times same code. You just do one. First one, it's like a kind of for loop. Same thing, same thing. 2 times I have tested in the chat box. You're recommending the value is you. I will ins from there on this. We have one variable reps and then we are assigning the value. Counter we are setting by default like 1 and then initialize the using, and then reps do means what it is like. It means it is up to how long 1 will be 1. It is happening by line number 85, increment is happening, but when it is in depth, accurate. Counter next means 1 is initialized, then loop is moving. It is 1 equal to 2, then again it is a next means 1 plus 2 plus 1 3, again 3 plus 1 equal to 4, then again 4 plus 1 equal to 5. But when it is this is a line number 80, it will be moved up to 1 to accurate reps. Reps values 5, reps values 5. It will go up to 5 times, it will go inside the loop. When counter value will be the 6, then it will be not match line number 83, and the condition will be 10 and it will become out of the loop. Can we debug this? Can we run this? Yes. Save and people will test. The preview attachments you can check. It is working. Prevent it. It is working. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 5. How these 2, 3, 4, 5 values come? Because it is counter is values in preventing, and you have printed. You are printed. Go to that content. Do we have any limits here? Because can I try? You need to be an expert. You need to do more experiment. You need to do more Google. You need to do the different kind of varieties program. Then you will be expert. We just starting. I am making you the start. No limit here. That is fine. I am still supposed to. I can undo. Thank you. If else, let us simple program. Suppose I am creating a marks calculation. If marks, you can initialize one value. If marks equal to 40 or marks equal to less than 42, greater than 40, less than 50, or the engine, then ready C. Else sleep. It is a just notice is else sleep, else sleep. Every program will measure same, but some syntax is different, some syntax is different. Else sleep. If this condition not true, then it go to the another. If else here 50 and 60 in between, then grade D here I am giving another grade. Get of them 60 less than 100. Grade A. If all condition fails, then you are, it is a condition you are fail. End. If at the final, what is a grade? Final grade is where is setting in the grade value, that is printing. You can change it to me value and you can get it. Now everybody, don't call first, you should do it. This program, it is a if else. Let us most simplest program for if else. Let I need to put it to the problem if it says there is an error in your email. No previous program. Is it running now? I use the same thing. Yes. No comment. Yes, I think that's some space issues. Yes, you can no marks. Then before 60 can give the pace. Before 60 value, you can maybe that line number 20 side. Let us see. All things you can do, all things you can only. I think that's all that space here. On this can do, make it short, it is in. Just remove the line number 28 and 35. Just you can check it whether that section is working there. You can expand slow to slow, not in that program, because that's the way you can give up 28 to 35. Yes, 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 do. Then if you are making very simple set, mark 60, it marks is greater than 40, marks is greater than 50, then you can write then on, then you can print it. Then you can then set now, then yes. Then in the same line, that's a better than set. You can write the sale, then yes, then set grades you can do, and there should not be in the same line. Keep the same line very move, because if condition it should not be based yes. Just keep a tab, yes, set tab, yes, 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 then you already suppose, see, yes. Just now you got check whether it is, if there is this level. Now we can do a, there is an error in your email, this contact you correspond to your email, or what if skip, if statement invalid, if statement invalid on it. I mean earlier this error didn't come, email, we have just said this before. Let me check. Whenever any error will come there. Every error will teach you something. Yet then set mass and see. Can you go to add content? In the line number 26 you can put, if marks at 40 you put next one at marks you have to put at. Oh, I said you are missing them. After the marks, line number 26, add all the work you have to add. The marks should be yes, 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 yes. Whenever you test the problem, make it more small and then it will be easy to develop. Yes, I think it will cut. Now it is what? No, you have not saved that. You need to save it. Go to even add content, same. I will get it on with here. It is already here. Now click on the save. But your condition also your settings 60 and then greater than 40 and less than 50. It is not going to that law. That is the correct. Make this a 45. Yes, correct. Make this 45 instead of 60. Make this no, not there. Like 25 line marks equal to, you have to set the value something like the between 40 to 50. It will be conditional be satisfied. Your grader see, yes, how it is what I think is condition is satisfying, then it is planning. Now we can expand the pool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have added the answer for everything. I think that is a reason for the yes. You go and test and no, it even you have added else of thing everything. Is it you have added the else you need to add else is final else and maybe remove the black line. Remove the better to remove black line because it is a remove line. Number 2 create a blank line because no need to keep any blank. Think now it looks good and 3. I mean, this is like pretty straightforward compared to the previous one. Variable, we have to set the variable as marks. And then I mean the variable is a marks and then we have to set 45 as the number to it. And then once when we set the number 45, then there will be like greater than and lesser. If it is greater than 40 and lesser than 50, then we have to set the grades as like your grade C. That is, I mean, if it is like greater than 40 and lesser than 50, then it should say as your grade C. The next one is like if there is another case, say like if it is greater than 50 and lesser than 60, then we have to set the grades as your grade is B. This is how it should show up. We are instructing the system to show something like this. And the third condition is like if it is greater than 60 and lesser than 100, then we say the system to set the grades as probably your grade is A. That is how we have set it up. And then apart from that, if there are anything else, then we just say the system to set as you have failed. This is a comment that has to come up. And then if we are just putting, I mean the output will be coming. I mean we will be printing the output here in the last stage here. The clear we done, Jarmala, Ankip, and line number 40, what is the? Finally, we are printing the value of the grades because we have set the grades value and that we are printing the ND because what is the final grade? Every time line number 27, you are initializing value line number again, we are replacing the value if it is a condition satisfied. But finally you want to print the hot is the grade value which you are initializing, and that final you are printing. That is the reason we return output to V grades. But the V refers what? V for function, V for V, for it is a AMP. There is some inbuilt function like substring on cat. All of the can already predefined functions. But if you want to print something, the variable value need to write the V for the generic function. Here V denotes a generic kind of function. V represents a print. V represents an output, and we need to print V. It would be like output open bracket V, and then we can call it like a way. We do not give the V and just write output at the rates check hot happen. Next mistakes possibly. Check hot happen. All remove the last one. Now to bracket. Yes, you need to remove the brackets. One bracket need to do, and there should be a case here next to or not. No, same it now honey. It is saved. Now let us say you have the same. Oh, I did say, yes I did. Nothing is printing. Nothing is printing. V part print. If you do not give it, it doesn't print. Now you can do 3. And close the needle. Now you understand what he is working inside. The then V is a reserved word, like we cannot change anything. Yes, pieces generally. At this level over, hot is the next your past. Next task is before coming next session. You go through, do some more practice by self, more for no more. Because this is the absolute, it has just second level. Before going to the next level we will be implement and skip, get it to data extension. Those things and more, little bit more complex area, but we to go through this basic because you are coming from the non-coding background. You need to be familiar with just some of basic very well. Say it, don't go for too much complexness at this level. You got the clear idea purpose of them. Make our email content dynamic. We can different condition different because we can implement it to make the content. That is the purpose. Definitely basic level we have covered up. If we comfortable, then we can go for little higher level, implement in some lookup functions. That will be we can do next day. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.